located on the western coast of the Iberian Peninsula. Portugal is one of Europe's most visited countries due to its idyllic climate, affordable travel costs, and exceptional attractions. Portugal's varied geography ranges from the verdant mountains and vineyards of the north to the glamorous beaches of the Algarve along the southern coastline, also belonging to Portugal, but lying in the Atlantic Ocean are the archipelagos of Azores and Madeira, known for their lush landscapes and flower gardens. Here's a look at some of the best places to visit in Portugal. Monserrate. Boasting an imposing castle as well as a stunning setting, the hilltop village of Monserrate is certainly very picturesque. Whitewashed houses contrast delightfully against the greens and browns of the surrounding countryside. It is located just across from the Spanish border in Portugal. Monserrate has long occupied a strategic position as such. Everyone from the Romans and Visigoths to the Moors and Knights Templar have ruled over the town at some stage. Nazaré. The small town of Nazaré is set in a scenic spot with rugged coastal cliffs and beautiful beaches lying all around. Due to the ferocious waves flung up by the undersea Nazaré Canyon, the town has long attracted surfers to its shores. While riding record-breaking waves is a popular pastime, many people prefer to simply relax on its golden sands. The center of Nazaré is full of fantastic seafood restaurants, small boutiques, and peaceful pensions. It also has a couple of churches and museums for visitors to check out, as well as a lovely funicular that takes you to the nearby hilltop. Peneda-Geres National Park. Lying in the northwest of the country on the border with Spain, Peneda-Geres is a lovely place to visit and is Portugal's only national park. Established in 1971, it protects precious landscapes and ecosystems as well as countless villages set in scenic and secluded spots. Sprawling over a vast area, the park encompasses everything from sweeping valleys and verdant forests to rolling foothills and fast-flowing rivers. A number of excellent hiking trails and campsites can be found dotted around its peaks and plateaus. Braga. The third largest city in the country, Braga lies in the north of Portugal, surrounded by gently rolling hills and fertile farms. Although it is known as the City of Archbishops, it boasts much more than just churches, with a charming old town and lively nightlife. While its historical center is full of winding narrow lanes and elegant plazas, there is a youthful and lively feel about the town. Thanks to its large student population as such, cheap but excellent cafes and restaurants abound. One of the city's most famous attractions is the serene hilltop sanctuary of Bom Jesus do Monte, which provides stunning views over the surroundings. Tomar. One of Portugal's most pretty and picturesque towns. Tomar lies in the center of the country, surrounded by fertile farmland as it was once the headquarters of the Knights Templar. Its ancient streets are home to important historical and religious monuments, while centuries-old churches abound. Its main attraction is the castle and convent of the Order of Christ. Once a Templar stronghold, it was from this sprawling and spectacular citadel complex that Portugal's overseas expansion and Age of Discoveries began. Guimarães. Boasting one of the most beautiful and well-preserved historic centers in Portugal. Guimarães lies in the north of the country, not far from Braga. The city is often called the birthplace of Portugal, as it was here that the nation's first king Alfonso Henriques was born. At the heart of Guimarães lies its two main attractions, its majestic 10th century castle and the Grand Dukes of Braganza Palace. Fascinating to explore, they boast exquisite architecture and offer an invaluable look at the city's rich history and heritage. Sintra. Nestled in the foothills of the Sintra Mountains on the Lisbon coast, Sintra presents a spectacular setting of verdant hills sprinkled with pretty castles and palaces. The most famous is Pena's Palace, a fantastical castle reminiscent of Germany's Neuschwanstein, built in the mid-1800s and serving as a summer retreat for the Portuguese royal family. Pena's Palace is surrounded by forest and parklands containing exotic trees and flowers. Also not to be missed are the ancient ruins of the Castle of the Moors, crowning the city's highest hill, and the romantic Montserrat Palace with its subtropical gardens. Óbidos. Located on a hilltop in the central region of western Portugal, it is encircled by an old fortified wall. Besides the wall, the magnificent medieval castle and historic center of Óbidos make up the city's main attraction and can easily be walked. A labyrinth of narrow cobbled streets leads visitors along busy squares, quaint shops, and whitewashed houses, spruced with colorful flowers. The castle with its commanding edifice, huge gates, and towers is now a luxurious hotel, but a marvel to behold. Algarve. Sunny Mediterranean climate, gorgeous beaches, picturesque towns, fabulous cuisine, and affordable costs are just some of the reasons that make the Algarve one of the most popular destinations in Portugal. Located in the country's southernmost region, the Algarve offers a feast for the eyes, from tranquil landscapes of olive groves and traditional whitewashed villages to the wild wind-swept coast with its dramatic cliffs dotted with summer resorts. Faro is the region's capital and Lagos is the area's hot spot for nightlife. Lisbon. Stretching along the banks of the Tagus River near the Atlantic Ocean, Portugal's capital and largest city winds upward among 7 steep hills, forming an enchanting destination of colorful neighborhoods reverberating in traditional fado music. The city's oldest district is Alfama, an old Moorish quarter distinct for its maze of cobblestone streets, rustic architecture, and St. George's Castle. The best way to experience Lisbon is by taking one of the vintage trams, such as the well-known Tram 28, which winds along historic corridors, gardens, and main attractions. Until next time, keep exploring beyond borders.